Hi there and welcome or welcome back to my channel, The Sweary Sewist. I'm Nicole. Merry Christmas. By the time you see this video, Christmas will be over and the only thing left to do will be to throw away the leftovers that we all have good intentions of eating and pack up the Christmas tree. It has been a challenging couple of months. Kind of killed my Christmas spirit, to be honest with you, and wasn't the well. I love Christmas, and it just wasn't what it usually is. I was just exhausted by the time I actually got to Christmas. Too much going on, so I'm glad it's over, and now I just get a little break from my day job to just rest, reset, get ready to tackle it all in the new year. Um, so it's actually been, I think, a couple of months since I put a video out. I have been recording bits and bobs with the intention of putting out a video. So this will be a kind of cobbled together, hopefully not a mess, of different things, a couple of markets that I've done, a dress pattern that I bought that I wanted to show you. The way it was presented was just stunning. It was like getting a little present in the mail. So I recorded the opening of that. I did realize after the fact that I didn't record any audio, so it'll just have a bit of music with it. So I say it's been a challenging couple of months. My day job has been interesting. I have been doing two people's jobs for the last 4 months after a member of my team left, and I haven't yet been able to replace her. So doing it's effectively two full-time jobs is not easy. It's exhausting. Hopefully there's light at the end of the tunnel there. However, we are going through a review and it's entirely possible that I won't have my job at the end of it. So fingers crossed that all works out. Positivity. We'll just wait and see what happens. Update as well on my daughter's medical condition. She had a really bad episode, coincidentally on the day I was supposed to have my meeting about my job. She ended up in an ambulance. She had a heart rate of 194, which we now know lasted 20 minutes, which is kind of puts you in heart attack territory. It's not great. It's not good for your heart. And when you're in your late 20s, it's not normal. So we have just discovered in the last week that that the data that the cardiologist gets is filtered by AI, and the AI has been taking out what appears to be anomalies in her heart rate. Only they're not anomalies, they're actual spikes. So we only know this because the hospital is also monitoring this data and they don't filter it. So they had the raw data that shows these spikes of like 188 beats a minute when she's sitting on the couch and things like that. So that's been interesting. So there's more tests to come to figure out what's going on there, and it's potentially a little bit more serious than they thought it was. But knowledge is everything with these things. So once they find out what they're dealing with, then they can treat it, whatever, and she can go on with her life. So she's well. She just had this one episode that was really bad. I made a top. I got this. This was a pattern that Hayley from the Hay Meadow mentioned on her channel. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's the Kosich top, and hopefully I will remember to put in a link or a picture or something of what it is. I made it in a day. It's really well made. It's a beautiful pattern, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. So I think I might size it down next time. I went off my measurements. I didn't make a toile. I don't have time for that. But it's all French seam, so it's really nicely finished on the inside, and I'm quite happy with it. Okay, so I'm going to pop in some other bits and bobs, and then I will pop back on to close out the video. Hope it's not awful. think I say that every time. Next year, I'm going to get far more organized with my videos and, you know, do them over a few days, not over a few months. They'll be better. Stick around. So I've got a couple of little shopping hauls here. I went to Brisbane at, I'm going to say the end of October. Went for a party that had a Halloween theme, so it must have been the end of October. So I went to one of my favourite places to shop, Echidna Sewing. I didn't buy a lot there. I just bought some machine embroidery threads, some just replacing colours that I was running out of. Christmas green, I think I didn't have any Christmas green. Weathered wood, which I use a lot for outlines instead of black. I don't know if you can see the colour, but it's a sort of a grey brown. Dark chocolate, just because I like chocolate. What's this one? Fall Harvest, just an autumny colour. And carnation, which I just use a lot of. But I also bought this, which I thought was really cool. And it is really cool. The problem is I've absolutely no idea what I'm going to put in it. So it's a hard shell case, like suitcase type thing. It's got a zippy pocket on the inside. It's quite big, but I have no idea what I'm going to put in there. Anyway, That's not the point, is it? It's not why we buy stuff. So if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I got into resin craft, and that I swore I wasn't going to really get into it. I just wanted to make some bookmarks. Well, apparently I was mistaken. So I just did a big Temu haul of their molds are really cheap. So I might have got a few things other than bookmarks. So, and some of them I've already used and others I haven't. So I'm looking forward to playing a little bit more. But again, I'm not going to sell this stuff. This is just for play. So I got Chrissy Bauble shape molds. Now, these I'm not very happy with because they have a dull surface on the inside. You see it's only slightly shiny, which means that the resin is dull on the back side. So it's really shiny on the top side and really dull on the back. So I don't love that for a Christmas decoration. So I might look to replace these. I think there were 6. And yeah, I've used those, but I'd pretty much have to fished in the bin. So part of this is my fault because I didn't put enough colour in the resin. But you see, let's see if I can catch the light. See, it's quite shiny on that side, but on this side, it's really dull. So I don't love that. Anyway, I just did a bit of experimenting. I love the glitter. I don't know if you can see that. It's quite glittery, but it's just not how I wanted it to turn out. So I don't know if I'll use those ones again or if I'll try and find some others. But I did buy a couple of other things. So I think these are stars. Oh, flip it over so you can actually see it. I have no idea how this is going to go with this little container because you can see that a bunch of them have already broken free and are wandering around in the packaging. I suspect when you open that little container, little stars are going to fly everywhere. But look how pretty they are. So, stars. What else? I got a couple of these little spatula things for smoothing off the resin. That's not very exciting. I got this is like a little pouring cup for pouring 3 different colors at the same time. So that's pretty cool because that makes nice swirly patterns. So I have to have a play with that. And then I got, now this is a jar mold, so you can see the resin goes in there. When it comes out, it looks like that, and it has a little screw top with a wavy lid. So you can see these ones are shiny, so they're going to give a nicer finish to the resin. So if you've got to use your imagination a bit, but that's the kind of finished product. And then I've seen a lady on Instagram who makes stacks of these little pumpkin bowls. So that will be the little lid and the little pumpkin, and the lid will fit. I think it will actually, yeah, it'll end up that way, thinking it through. It goes like that. So I gotta have a play with that. Just bookmarks, remember, I'm only gonna do bookmarks. And this one for coasters. This one's really deep, so you could put flowers or stars, all kinds of stuff in that one. I have a friend who's actually done some of these, and she put coffee beans in them, so that's pretty cool too. What else? I got these little squeezy bottles. I don't even know why, but there are 6 of them in 2 different sizes. So I must have been thinking of something. It'll come to me. A weeding tool. I think this is a vinyl weeding tool. I think. Yes, tiny little blade on it. Can you even see that? Tiny blade on it. So that's for weeding vinyl. So that's cool. Some tweezers. And again, not sure what I was thinking, but maybe thinking resiny stuff. I only buy this stuff because it's cheap as chips. They're all right. They do the job. And a pen. That's exciting, isn't it? I just like pens. This one has little flowers in it. Purple barrel, and couldn't tell you what the flowers are. Too tiny for my eyes, but just a pen. And the other thing that I got was these little baskets. Now, I got 3 of these. I got, what is that? Ivory or natural, a grey, and I got, and it's still in the plastic so it doesn't get dirty, a pink. So what I'm thinking of doing with these, I love putting together little hamper gift basket kind of things. So what I'm thinking is doing just a couple of little hampers for new babies, using, you know, some of the other skills I've got, some embroidery, some vinyl stuff, just a little, I don't know, maybe a little $40 or $50 gift basket. That might be a next year problem. Yeah, so this is all me, and a complete lack of self-control, and I'm only going to do bookmarks, and apparently I'm not. I missed something in my haul. I love these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Small problem. I'll explain the small problem once I get it out of the box. So these are like your Stanley cups, but they're a shot size, and they even come with a teeny tiny straw. So I'm going to do something with them. I've seen them with vinyl things on them and packaged up with a little like mini bar size bottle of spirits. Now obviously I can't sell those anywhere. I can't sell them at markets, I can't sell them online, not with the alcohol. But if I package them without the alcohol, then I can. So, but look how cute they are. I got 2 of those. I got the white one, and I think the other one might be pink. Again, no real plan. Yep, pink. So I might try and get some more of these, maybe even just for the nephews for next Christmas. Maybe not pink, and not all the nephews, some of them are underage. I do have another Temu order on its way. I think it's probably at the post office today, where I just stocked up on Christmas transfers and bits and pieces like that for next year. I'm getting organised, so hopefully that one's there today, and I'll show you that later. I just want to show you what was in this Temu order, because I really did get organised for Christmas. So, bug spray going off. Have I got brownie on my face? Because the shop had brownies and I couldn't resist. Twine, red, white and green twine for wrapping presents and whatnot. So, I don't know if I've mentioned that when I'm at work in December, which is most Decembers, I wear a Christmas shirt every day to work, and I just cycle through them. I've got about 8, and I got some Temu transfers, and they actually made quite nice shirts. So I got some more for next year, so I'm going to leave them in their packets, so apologies if you can't see, but they'll stay safe for next year. Santa and reindeer in the red truck. This one's just various patterns. Bit of pink. Decided to introduce a bit more pink. Can't put on a red shirt, but good on black. More pink. What does that one say? Merry Christmas. This should improve my stocks. Holly jolly and the 3 pretty little trees. And this sheet, and I don't remember what I was going to do with this, but it'll come back to me. So some of those nice until proven naughty, nice list dropout, merry drunk on Christmas, this is as merry as I get, beginning to cost a lot like Christmas, don't get your tinsel in a tangle, and I can't even read what's on the second sheet. Maybe it's the same. Most likely to watch Christmas movies. Watch all the Christmas movies. Santa. I don't know what that says. Something about Santa and negotiate. Santa. Let's negotiate, I think it says. Anyway, so that's all of those. They're just reds and greens. And I got some, I think it's heat transfer vinyl. I love the buffalo check look. It's not very Australian because it's such a wintry look, but I still like it. I've got some fabric there. I was going to make PJs, but I didn't get around to it. So a couple of sheets of the red check and a couple of sheets of the white check and green check. Now, it is Temu, so I don't know if it's going to be any good, but the good thing about Christmas stuff is you only wear it for a couple of weeks out of the year, or you only use it for a couple of weeks out of the year, and then you put it away till the next year. So it doesn't matter if the vinyl's not great. The other thing that I got, and I'll have to put in a picture, I got my partner a seat cover for his ride-on mower because he was complaining that he had nowhere to put his phone. So I got one that's actually got drink holders, so it can hold 6 drinks or 5 drinks and a phone. So it doesn't normally take him 6 drinks to mow the lawn, but he could probably do it if he tried hard enough. I'll just chuck in a photo of that one. I think I mentioned earlier in this video that I got some transfers from Temu previously and that I had made the shirts. So this is one of them. Colours are really vibrant. This has been washed, I don't know, 3 or 4 times and it's holding up okay. So pretty happy with those for about $3 or $4 each. So if you've managed to watch the end, thank you for sticking around. Sorry it's all over the shop. Hope you have a happy new year, celebrated in whatever way you like to celebrate. I like to go to bed early and wake up with a clear head. I do live near a pub, so it can be a bit noisy, but you accept that when you live near a pub. Take care of yourselves, stay cool, and I will chat with you again soon. See you later.